Hi guys, here's CJ. My work understand vision to touch sensory. Human AI operating system is an interactive sensory substitution installation, conducting the experience in which the possibility of the cooperation between our brain and artificial algorithm are assessed. Here's me and the installation. I create an art experience of human cognitive enhancement where a vision extending robot wonders about the surroundings of you. Eventually, your brain will manage to recognize the surrounding physical world by your largest organ, skin, human skin. There are the motor pump matrix made by servo motor 64 mode by 64, converting the tactile image to your back directly, and 6 motor for converting the results given by object detect or any kinds of classification into Brian resistant to fixed skin. In the beginning, my artwork revolved around surveillance capitalism. 2018, my work 21 to people the captives of technology. It's a work from using technology to be manipulated by an algorithm. It tried to send a message, watch out of the behavioral adjustment technology. However, it tried out sculptural the human behavior. And in 2019, I noticed the integration of humans and machine is an inevitable trend, such as the company Neuralink. Neuralink creates brain-computer interface to speed up the process of human evolution. Sounds cool, but don't forget we are living in the age of surveillance capitalism. Even though the cybernetic human augmentation is the most direct way to explore the boundary. However, it lets technology prevail over our body on its own, and it is very likely to rob us of our right to make our own choice. So the question is, do we have another possible augmentation without improvement? I'm dying to know is that what other choices are there for us to involve besides cybernetic human augmentation, and I made this work to check my idea is work. Changing the sense of receiving information may be the beginning point. I decided to try organ perception other than sight and hearing. And our body's largest organ, skin, may be a good direction. And tongue, non-implantable but inside our human body. Well, it will be the next one, and I'm doing right now. When I was testing my tactile perception, a question was brought out: why not just sculpting everyone's tactile perception? And everything can be recognized again by our tactile sensory and tongue. And I'm making art of sculpting tactile cognition right now. It is cool and full of possibilities. This is the Chinese character written by me, Jue. It is mean feel, sense, aware, become aware of. Understanding all the type of cognition and awareness of one's body is a way of cultivation. Meditators sense where the boundaries of their bodies are marked by perceiving with whole heart attention, followed by become aware of the course of birth and death of everything of human life. And understand BTS is trying to expand the new type of cognitions never exist in our past life. As for the wheel spinning behind me, it symbolizes the halo, a common interreligion's embodiment of the outer integrity of one's spirit and body. Participants can control a robot wandering about the surrounding of them, The signals its left eye receives will translate the result of object detection to Brian and deliver it to participant's leg, while its right eye is converting the signal received into a tactile image that will eventually end up on their backs. As a result, their brains will manage to comprehend the meaning of these signals, unlocking a new tactile cognition by human and AI integration. Having participants experience the art by asking them to perceive through their skin. And to cultivate themselves is the ultimate goal of Understand BTS Human AI Operating System. It turns the skin perception into a form of art and cultivation. The game controller, which controls the small robot, uses meditation gestures to implement the relationship between reality and virtual games. No matter what we sense, it's all the best prediction of our brain. So maybe our world is virtual. It's out of our ability of distinguish whether our world is virtual or not.
And maybe our body is just a machine for extending consciousness.
There are two different methods to process tactile video. One is convolution, and the other is scale down the pixel and do the grayscaling. Well, we'll still need more experiments are need to compare the perception difference and efficiency between scale down and convolution. A part of works mechanism, just like Daniel Rosen converts the video signal into the angle at which the motor rotates. But I let our body experience this signal directly. It takes a very long time to understanding these signals. In the end, I found that our body's ability to recognize Brian is very good, but it takes a little time to learn and adapt. I also started other creations in the same strategy to expand perceiving infrared, the light out of human beings' visible spectrum, making hyperhuman without implant device. And this word called Thermal Hunter, vision to touch sensory human AI operating system. And it's a wearable AI system that translates the result of object detect and body temperature of people around to Brian alphabets and deliver it to the back of the wearer. Hope to see you in the future so that you can actually experience the development of tactile perception and learn to become hyperhuman. Thank you, SIGGRAPH. Also, thanks National Culture and Art Foundation for willing to sponsor my second version of Understand BTS. And I'm going to make art to sculpting everyone's cognition. Nice to see you and hope to see you again and sculpting your cognition next time.